Guys, it's me, Arthur, and you're watching How to Draw Creepy Creatures. Now, as you probably already know, this month is going to be all Japan month, and I got a request from Goddammit to do King Giroki. Now, first of all, uh, Goddammit actually commented on my last video and asked if I thought his name was offensive, like I had trouble saying it. No, absolutely. I mean, I try to keep the show at least like a PG-13, so I don't like to cuss too much or use anything really foul, but damn it is absolutely fine. If you had a name that was really, really foul, I would just bleep it out or something like that, so don't worry about it. It's okay. Now, anyway, King Giroki is a three-headed golden dragon or wyvern-like creature that was featured in the Godzilla franchise. Now, I usually don't do pop culture characters, but I decided to do this one just because it's really interesting and it has a folkloric background. Anyway, it's supposedly based on the Japanese dragon Orochi, which had 8 heads. However, because they wanted to feature it in the Godzilla franchise, they simplified it and shrank the number of heads to 3 because it would have been easier to make. The character is credited as being created by Tomoyuki Tanaka, and the first actor to play it was Soichi Hiros. I might be pronouncing his name wrong, so if I am, please correct me. Anyway, what's really interesting about this is that even though it was based on the dragon Orochi and also the Hydra from Greek mythology, there was a fan theory that because there are a lot of different origins, sometimes the storyline contradicts itself, but in one storyline, it's a genetically created mutant from a Chinese laboratory, and so some wondered if the character was meant to represent the conflict between Japan and China during the Cold War. Interesting theory. The creator says no, that's not what it meant. I mean, he understands why people read that into it, but apparently that's not what it's supposed to mean. Usually, though, in most of the storylines in the various Godzilla movies, it's supposed to be a creature from outer space that goes on this crusade through the universe, destroying planets, kind of like Galacticus from the Marvel Universe. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Now, I'm going to make it look ever so slightly different from the original character because of copyright. So, it's going to look basically the same, but just a little bit different. Okay. Okay, now we got the basic skeletal shape. I have to admit, it looks a little comical the way it is now, but once we get some detail in there, it'll look a little bit less cartoony. Okay. Alright, now we got the basic muscle detail. Let's work on the finer details a little bit. Alright, now, because there's so much detail, it kind of looks like a tangled mess. So, once we get some shading in there, it'll define some of these areas a little bit more. Okay, now that helped a little bit, but in order to regain some of those details, we're gonna sharpen them a little bit. Alright, sign off with your artist mark. And you have just drawn King Ghidorah. Okay? Alright, like, share, and subscribe, you guys. Remember that January is Japan month. However, if you have any suggestions for creatures you want me to draw, Japanese related or otherwise, just leave it in the comments and I will be sure to get back to you. Also, I have a Patreon page that you can find the link to in the description, along with my email. And anybody who finished a lesson on the show and would like to show off your artwork, you can just send it to me via my email. As long as you give me your written permission, I'll show off in the show with your name so everybody knows that you did it. Thanks so much for watching, you guys, and goodbye.